Hey folks, what's up, man? It's Jonathan again. um, this month of May has been pretty interesting. This past month of May has been a month of research and evaluation, and writing up reports, and looking into the future. The gathering is about to embark upon um, another international experience, an experiment, if you will. Venezuela was one of the first opportunities that the gathering had to go internationally. And now we're about to be able to participate in an international nonviolence effort out in Nigeria. Now, some people might just hear, oh, you're doing a nonviolence training internationally, and that might be all you think about. But if we look into the location of Nigeria, we see that this is really something new. And Nigeria is far from new. The culture out there in Nigeria can be traced back about 9,000 years before Christ. They are some of the folks on this planet who are doing everything for the first time, and what they have done have influenced our thoughts, our lives, the way that we interact. They were creating metals before anyone else was. They were doing a lot of things before anyone else was. And the culture of violence there has grown in many ways like no place else has. Nigeria is one of the largest countries on the continent of Africa. I think they roughly have about 115 million people. Whoa, I'm sorry. A bunny rabbit just ran past me. And their country is broken down into 36 different states. Now, this is 36 different places fighting for resources. And the majority of the resources are being taken out by other countries, and their resources are being exploited, and wars or conflicts are being created between communities that are real, extremely real. The oil that was found in Nigeria, well, I think the success with oil goes back to the early 70s, and then the life changed quite drastically after that, where people's incomes increased. But then once other countries saw the profit that could be made in Nigeria, others came in, destabilized, and gained control for themselves. And the average income plummeted and has not been able to grow. Now, we're going out there into Nigeria to train 10,000, you heard me, 10,000 militants who have been accepted into a program that Nigeria has chosen to implement rather than using more military force. Nigeria has begun an amnesty program for those that have been creating conflict and causing violence, kidnappings, and bombings, giving them a chance to provide for themselves and their family, giving them an opportunity to learn new skills. Because Dr. LaFayette says all the time that peace is not a lack of will, but a lack of skill. And that goes for a lot of the stuff that we try to do. Anything that we're good at, it's because we practiced it, we studied it, we experimented with it. But we don't really intentionally experiment with creating peaceful environments. And because of that, we lack the skill to do that. And Nigeria is taking this on very seriously, extremely seriously. The gathering is going to be able to participate in the upcoming month. I'll be traveling out there June 6th or 7th, with the potential of staying out there 40 days. Now, we won't be training for all 40 days, but there'll be 5 days of training, 2 days off, 5 more days of training, 2 days off, 5 more days of training, and each of those training opportunities will have roughly about 200 to 300 people participating. we'll have trainers from the United States who are going out there, those that have been working with Doc for quite some time, and who have obtained level 2 certificate. Means that they've gone through level 1, they've demonstrated a continuation of training and wanted to do level 2. Level 2 is an organizational mobilization of communities. Justin Richardson took it this past summer, and there's going to be a lot more folks from the gathering taking this summer, like Kazu's going to take it, Lori Lachine from out in Arizona is going to take it, Tiffany Childress from Chicago is going to continue the educational process and take it this summer. And there are others. Tafara from Highlander has talked about it. I'm not sure if she'll be able to work it into the schedule, but I know that's something that she's been thinking about doing. Now we hope that many more will decide to continue to learn and to become trainers. Now, this project in Nigeria, if it's successful, will be an example of how cultures can change, how violence has been your norm for generations or even centuries, that it can change, that the love that we would like to see in the world can be there, but it has to come through us. It's not just going to show up. How else do you think it'll be there? I guess one more thing I'd like to say is that the idea of going out to Africa and to being a champion for King's message and philosophy, I see it as a great responsibility. We have conducted these trainings for the last 2+ years out here in the United States, and we've seen when some of our brothers and sisters stand up to try to resolve things non-violently, that it doesn't protect them from being exposed to violence. In fact, we've had a couple of our participants die. And this isn't about a feel-good, shake-it-up opportunity, you know? This is about folks who are really dying over trying to come up with solutions. They're sick and tired of using violence, and they want to find a new solution, a new technique. They've actually handed in their weapons, gunboats to be exact, rocket launchers and other things. And they've also turned in their desire to kill. And we have to find a way to help to inspire these individuals to continue down this path of trying to come up with nonviolent solutions. I really want you guys to pay attention to what's going to happen out there. I'll be trying to post as many blogs as I can and articles, but take an opportunity to look beyond our border and to see some of the efforts that other countries are putting forth to trying to create the beloved community. We are interconnected. We cannot get away from one another. We talk about a global economy and how our dollar is connected with other communities, but also our community, the state in which we call peace, is connected to how others feel safe and non-threatened from violence. I really want us to think about this stuff and to become the example, to go that extra mile, to continue the great work that we've all been doing, but reach out to others so that we can connect each other. One of my favorite sayings, if you will, is more people, more power, more progress. And it's time. It's time for us all to participate in Dr. Lafayette's promise to Dr. King. The last conversation Doc had with Dr. King was around institutionalizing and internationalizing nonviolence education and direct action. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And what affects you directly affects me indirectly. And that must be our mind frame. I am you, you am I. I hope for you what I hope for me. Thank you very much, y'all. Pray for us out there in Nigeria, and I pray for y'all every place you are. Thank you. Peace.